Assalamualaikum and hi Miss. My name is Safwan. So before I proceed to my presentation, I would like to introduce my group member, Adik Bakri, Noni Suhaira, Fatin Atira, Shakira Fatiha. So let's start. Okay, so first is retirement planning. So what is actually retirement planning means? Alright, so retirement planning is the process of setting goals for your retirement years and action and decision needed for achieving those goals. Then you may ask why we need to plan the retirement right. So there is some reason such as limited income, difficulty in meeting basic living expenses, dependency on children, healthcare issue with related expenses, and many more. Okay, first is home. A house is an asset, and asset come with risk, just like the price of stock bond and mutual fund. Home price will fluctuate depending on market condition. While house prices in some areas of Malaysia have increased significantly in recent years, there cannot be guaranteed that this trend will continue. Secondly, saving. There is no set figure for how much you should set aside as the figure is dependent on the particular life goal of the individual concerned and the planned maturity of those goals. The amount, however, should high enough to prevent any person from accumulating unnecessary debt from unplanned expenditure. And thirdly, food. We all know it's important to eat healthy and take regular exercise. As you get older, this can be more beneficial. Quite simple, a balanced diet can keep your body fit and healthy. There are other benefits too. Your immune system will be better equipped to fight off illness and infection. And it can also to be fun it can also be fun to experiment with different recipe and foods you may not have tried before. What helps? The mere thought of healthcare costs when planning for retirement can be overwhelming, but they may not be as disrupting as many fear. Even though healthcare costs tend to increase with age, then eventually level off and even take the place of other expenses. Lastly, travel. When you retire, you will likely to have more time for things you enjoy most. In your financial planning for retirement, spare a thought for your physical and mental well-being and whether you will need a bit of extra money to do something you enjoy, such as various sport and hobbies, travel, and eating out. Alright, so that is from me. Next, for more explanation on this topic, investment planning, I will pass to Adik Bakri.
Thank you, Safwan. My name is Adik, and I want to present about investment planning, which is unit trust, fixed deposit, saving account, linked insurance, and shares. So, what is investment planning? Investment planning is the process of matching your financial goals and objective with your financial resource. Investment planning is a core component of financial planning. Firstly is unit trust. Unit trust is a portfolio that is made of different assets include shares, bond, real estate and more. For example, Amanah Saham Bumi Putra, ASB and major banks such as RHB and CIMB. Second is fixed deposit. Fixed deposit is offer a much higher interest rate than your average saving account. Two main types such as conventional fixed deposit and Islamic fixed deposit. So for the third one is saving account. A saving account is a bank account that you can use to generate interest on your money. It is one of the safest form of investment, but also has a significantly low interest rate than others. For example, fixed deposit account. A saving account allows you to freely deposit and withdraw money wherever you choose without penalties. Next is investment linked insurance (ILP). It is all about the coverage you receive depends on your policy and the insurance rider of your choice. There are two types of plans when investment in ILP such as a single premium and regular premium plan. Lastly, for investing planning is investing in share, which is means buying and keeping them for a while in order to make money. Shares that pay regular dividends are good for getting an income, or the dividend can be reinvested to grow your capital. I hope our explanation shows a clear understanding of this topic. I will pass the second infographic to my friends Noni.
Thanks to Adik Bakri. So let's move to second infographic. My name is Noni. I will be presenting second infographic, which is estate planning. In my own perspective, estate planning is how we should manage our asset after something happens like death. It is a way of managing well the asset to heirs and settlement of estate taxes by attorney experienced in estate law. We will look further on types of estate planning. The first one is conventional will. It is a legal document made to declare your wishes for your loved ones. For example, a woman made a will and passed all her property, 1.2 million, to the dog welfare organization. It is her choice for those she could distribute her asset, whether her family or organization. The next one is Islamic will. It is a legal document, comes with law and Islamic estate planning. For example, the existence of an attorney who can provide effective legal advice suitable to plan for several possible contingencies with respect to the management of an estate that is compliant with the Quran and Sharia law. The third one, we have harta sepacarian. It is property owned by both husband and wife during the valid of the marriage. For example, harta sepacarian like car can be claimed after the death of the spouse. The fourth one is trust. Trust is an arrangement that allows a third party or trustee to hold asset on behalf of a beneficiary or beneficiaries. For example, a husband and wife could, as co-guarantors, transfer property to a trust with themselves as co-trustees, with the husband and wife both as life beneficiaries, and perhaps with their children as contingent beneficiaries of the remainder interest. Another two types of estate planning, it will be covered by the next presenter, which is Fatin Atira.
Thanks Noni. My name is Fatin Atira. I will presenting Faraid and Hibah. Faraid, a part of Sharia law which stipulate how the estate of a Muslim is to be dealt with and distributed among the heirs after his or her death. For example, Faraid case began with a case registered to solve the problem of division of property left by a person after his death. The estate Faraid is divided into two, which is first, immovable properties such as land and house. Second, mortgage include bank deposit, share, EPF, tabung haji, insurance, cooperative, vehicle, jewellery and the like. Next is hibah. Hibah is the granting ownership of property from one party to another without any consideration, which is iwat that occur during the life of a hibah provider. Made voluntary, not meant to glorify anybody, and given by reciting an ijab and kabul or any such expression. For example, it is a declaration of asset that are given to whoever you want while you are still alive. In hibah, you become the legal owner of an asset, such as property that you plan to bequeath to your daughter, but the property belongs to the daughter. Next, I will presenting 3 reasons why everyone needs an estate plan. First, protect beneficiaries. There are generally 2 main reasons why people put together an estate plan to protect their beneficiaries, which is to protect minor beneficiaries or to protect adult beneficiaries from bad decision, outside influence, creditor problem and divorcing spouse. Second, It protects young children. Nobody thinks of dying young, but if you are the parent of small children, you need to prepare for the unthinkable. This is where the will portion of an estate plan come in. To ensure that your children are cared for in a manner of which you approve, you want to name their guardian in the event that both parents die before they turn 18. Lastly, it eliminates family mess. We all heard those horror stories. Someone with money died, the war between family members begin. Stopping fight before they start yet another reason why an estate plan is necessary. This will enable you to choose who control your finance and estate if you become mentally incapacity or after you die. Will go along toward quelling any family strife and ensuring that your assets are handled in the way that you intend them to be. I hope our explanation show a clear understanding of this topic. Next, I will pass to Shakira.
Thank you, Fatin. Next, I will be presenting our third infographic that are future financial challenges. First of all, my name is Nur Shakira Fatiha binti Nur Asmadi. As you can see, there are 5 future financial challenges that we found. First, too much debt at a young age. More and more young people are falling into debt. The rapid rise in student loans, money mismanagement, having children, rising housing costs, and job loss have made young people fall into too much debt. Second, no savings. Saving money is a philosophy that most people believe in but very few do. There are many reasons why it can be hard for people to save. It is because a lot of people do not know where to save, do not know how to save. They do not have enough money to save and prices have gone up and now they cannot save. For example, many people will not save their money at the end of the month in their savings account after getting paid because they do not have enough money to save. Third, no emergency funds. At this time, people are unaware of the importance of having an emergency fund. Many people will rather invest than have an emergency fund, and many young people especially feel that they do not need to have an emergency fund because they are young. You are never too young to have an unexpected medical bill or auto repair expense. For example, many people need to pay off their debt first because they want to get out of debt instead of having an emergency fund. Fourth, increase in household size. In our life, there is no such a thing of living alone. People are moving from single to having a family. This future challenge be a matter of living whenever household size keep upgrading from time to time. Household size can be defined as how many persons are in the house. Humans are being created to not be forever alone. There must be a mother, father or own family like wife and husband. Whenever household size increase, the expenses of course also increase. For example, for 1 person to 5 person, this is when people are getting married, it will be 2 persons in house, but in a long term, there will be a baby and expenses are increasing into an amount that they cannot bear in terms of diaper and milk that husband and wife have to spend every month. Fifth, wants and needs in your life. Everyone has different types wants and needs. They always fulfill wants before make sure their needs are fulfilled. This future challenge makes your life having a financial problem, especially when you cannot differentiate between wants and needs in your life. Wants is desire of buying according to current trend, and needs are 3 things we need: food, air, and shelter. These needs must be completed before reach to buy something, follow our desire. How this can be future challenges? Let's see. It started from when we spend more on wants, we cannot even buy a house in the future. In life, at least we have to get one asset to describe successfully of life. Spend much money on clothing, gadget and entertainment will make you regret. This attitude should be stopped in order to get a better life and enough money to make a living. For example, buy telephone before laptop. Follow the trends like buying iPhone according to data release. Even though the old iPhone are okay, but because of the desire of spending on wants, people keep upgrading it until run of money. We have to be in moderate spending on wants so our needs can be fulfilled and achieve everything successfully. That's all from our group on 3 infographics, namely investment and retirement planning, estate planning, and future financial challenges. We hope you have better understanding after listening to all our explanation. Thank you.